Hi guys, welcome back. It has been a while anyway, but I'm back with another story. So I wasn't able to post yesterday. Um, I went for an interview. I'm a teacher. I studied for teaching, and so it's the during that period when we get called for interviews. We did apply for the job, like the TSC recruitment is going on. So several teachers across the country applied, and so the exercise was being conducted yesterday. But honestly, if that is how interviews take place, well, okay. The plight of teachers is all I can say is that teachers were really in trouble. I mean, why? A lot of us are out here. The people, I'm even young, the older people still don't have jobs. They weren't, employed by the TSC yet. So that means that they're not living well. Assuming they retire, they could retire, early, or even when they're supposed to retire, they wouldn't be having the money that comes with the retirement benefits because they were not employed by the TSC. And those are people that are way above us. What about us that just graduated like 2, 3 years ago? Anyway, cutting the long story short. So, where I work, I'm working at a bomb. So yesterday, almost all the BOM teachers under the board of management, went for the exercise. So we have the JSS, the junior secondary, people were teaching in the primary, but they are secondary and primary, whatever the curriculum is currently. And also there were posts for the post-primary, so people will still be teaching in the secondary sector. So I did apply for the post-primary, English and literature. So imagine I didn't have my documents. My dad traveled overnight, all the way from up country to coast just to get me my documents. Okay. So he came, gave me my documents. I went to the venue together with my friend, my pretty friend. She's everywhere with me if you look at my videos. She also teaches literature and English. So we went to the venue. It was scheduled for 9 a.m. A lot of teachers were already there by, people were even there by 7. They're just, checking if you haven't photocopied, you're just doing, but you're there at the venue before time, as is supposed to be, which is a good thing, isn't it? Okay. Now, the people who started to check us came around 11. Imagine you, a whole teacher, even if you're not fully employed by the TSC, coming and then waiting for those people for 2. Okay, fine. Waited for almost 2 hours, started at 11. That 11 were assembled, were being, guided, being told what we need to have, what we don't need to have, what we're supposed to do, what is expected of us during the interview, which is a good thing. Okay. And then we were divided. Those who were to be with the JSS, there were 2 rooms, so for the JSS and for the post primary, which is also another good thing. I mean, we're being guided on what to do, right? Okay. Now, so those who were for the JSS went to their side, and us who applied for the post primary also went to the side of the room. So, like I told you, I teach English and literature. I applied because the position required a teacher for English and literature. And imagine it was one post. I don't even come from this side. I'm not known. Okay, that is a story for another day. So it was one post, and then we were given a list outside, and that list contained the names of all those who applied for that one post. And remember, we are the young, we're the old, we're people who come from around that place. And then there's us who are not even the locals, we're just working here because we're able to work with the BM. This story is paining me. It pains. After my dad traveling all the way from up country to where we're supposed to bringing me my files. Imagine we're getting to the venue and then we're being told, we are sorry. The vacant position was for Kiswahili and I don't know history theory, but for Kiswahili and some other subject there. It was not meant to be. What the? I felt like beating up and tearing the papers that were there. Like, seriously, we have a whole lot of people. Okay, I'm young. What about the elderly people that applied? Somebody traveled all the way from I don't know where just to come and look for that job. It was one post and over over 100 teachers actually applied for that post, and even the head teacher, the principal of that school, was even there. And then you're telling us that you made a mistake and the position you needed wasn't for English and literature, it was for another combination subjects. Like, seriously? I was so annoyed with these people. I was so annoyed. Okay, let's say that you made a mistake. You could have, they had our numbers, they could have made earlier communications that we are sorry, we made a mistake, blah, blah, blah. It could have been understood. Why wait for us to go to that venue all that time? And then you're telling us the last minute that you made a mistake. Honestly, these people need to be serious. We need to be serious. And imagine vacancies. Oh, teaching job is scarce at this point, with the new curriculum coming into place. But anyway, it was an experience. At least I saw my dad. But it was just an experience. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Please the other things, yeah. But thank you for always coming back.